All right, welcome back, everyone. We are in Dune Awakening, and drops are live, by the way, if anybody wants to get their happy drops. We are not building that. That is a construction house for what we're going to build. Today, we are going to work on, and you can see the result right here. Do you notice that that has 6 across? And that is a subfief with 6 blocks across. And we're going to build that today. Well, we're going to start. I don't know how long this series is going to go, but it's going to be longer than one episode because it's a pain in the ass, like royal pain in the ass. And on top of that, we're going to try to go 7.5 stories tall and 6x6, and so it's even more of a pain in the ass. So yeah, we're going to see how much fun or how much frustration we deal with. All right,
No
so
6-7 joke?
Huh?
No 6-7 joke?
I'm too old for 6-7 jokes. I don't even know what it means
Same.
anyway.
I don't understand it. I was just, I know it's a thing.
Okay, so console.
So you gotta hover at the thing, right?
Well, I need you to run around because I can't see what I'm doing.
Oh, it's out of your way.
I do not like that we can't see this whole thing all at once. Alright, so is that going to work for me? Do I have clear access all the way up? Obviously, that's going to get in the way at some point. Alright, let's go ahead and do the do. I'm going to do 12 this time and see if I can get it to work. Instead of 13. Because I think I can do it with 12. Oh, fun fact. I noticed our floors were taking a very, very tiny amount of damage. And by tiny amount, I mean like a minuscule. The ones that were under the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were taking an absolutely minuscule amount of damage.
But they should be in the world block, right?
I mean, they should be, but like we had that up for a week or something like that, and they were at 99 or 98%. It wasn't even all of them anyway.
Oh.
It was
okay, well,
some of them. Yeah, I literally don't care if it's 90. That kind of. All right, let's get
this
up.
game though has some strange edge cases for their rules on their engine.
All right, there's the thing. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, screw it. Let's just do 13. We know 13 works, so let's do 13.
Man, okay. It's your call, man.
Yeah, well, we're already doing something way beyond my pay grade and trying to get it to work. I don't want to do 2 things.
I guess that's another video, right? What about if we only do 12 clicks? I'm helping you make content, my friend.
Yep, something like that.
I'm trying to help you, man.
Alright, so that should be right up in the corner.
Getting pretty good at that.
Now, the question is it correct so that I can add walls? Okay, so it is correct for that, and that puts them, yep, tight, exactly like I want it.
Yeah, they're poking out the side.
And, yep, okay, so that's exactly where I want it. Now for the hard part. So here's here. Let's do it like. Let's see. Let's do it like. Do. Now let's see if I can delete this. Fingers crossed. Haha. More fingers crossed. And make sure.
To the floor, right?
What?
It snaps to the floor, not the ground.
What do we? What? No.
The column. Sorry.
The column's in the ground. Otherwise, those wouldn't be standing.
But so it snaps to the ground.
It has to be in the ground. Those wouldn't be standing if it wasn't.
Okay. I'm trying to understand the new strategy here.
Because we can't put a column on the corner. Oh, wait. I'm going to give you build permission. Hang on.
I'll really get to it eventually.
That's actually not the thing we're worried about. Why? I'm on permissions. That's why, because I didn't hit the right button. I'm stupid. So try to put a column in the corner right here. Well, any of these or any of the outside pieces, you won't be able to fit a column.
Yeah, it's outside the land claim, so
Right.
that makes
So
sense.
that's why. If you come up here and you look at this, this is the problem we have with my current 7.5 build. You notice how the floor terminates in the center of the column?
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
But yeah, but it doesn't do that with a foundation. Foundation, you can get straight to the absolute corner. And so that's the reason the column has to be. I have to start with a foundation. I have to go in with a column. So that column is the only thing touching the world block right now. These two are not. They're not. They're clipped to the foundation. Foundation's on the world block.
They support magically through this column.
Correct. Now, to do this, I'll need you to move for me. So here's what we're gonna do. I'll need you off this whole structure.
Okay.
Thanks, sir. So, because we have to do some weird shenanigans, let's see.
Like always.
Can we do it from this one? Let's try doing it from the second one in and see if it works. So, we need to make a half wall. Oh, you're not going to be able to see this because it's all Salida. You know what? I'll build it so that you can see what's happening.
I'm watching you on stream.
Okay, then I'll leave it as. I'll leave it as.
Just delayed a little bit.
Ah, screw it. I'll build it, and then because we're just going to delete it anyway. So then we want a triangle. And I already built it on the wrong side. Damn it. Alright, let's try this again. I just learned how to do this today, so bear with me. So, we're going to build a half wall there. We're going to come out here, we're going to put a triangle there. Okay, following so far? We're going to put a floor there. You notice what I did? I'm offset by half now. So that's how that is how you offset, just by doing that. Now, at current... Huh?
Does this happen to the triangle?
I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. I literally do not know how to explain how it's doing it because I don't understand how it's doing it. I just know it is.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out eventually.
So then we're going to go to triangles and we're going to come out and then we're going to double back and then we're going to come out again and then we're going to double back again.
Interesting.
But we're too far out now, so now we need to grab a center beam. Let's see, how far back do I need to go? This one might be enough. Oh no! That's going to be tough. Okay, alright. Oh no, how am I going to do this with that like that? I know how I'm going to do it. We're going to do a half wall. Well, this is going to be weird. Half wall.
Isn't that the name of the night?
Yeah, basically. To a wall. The wall has to have... This is going to be so weird. The wall has to have a column in it. But I can't because I can't snap it to the side. I don't think this is going to work this way. I don't think it's going to work coming from a column first. Shoot.
Okay, so I'll have to redo it?
No, hang on. Hang on. We might be okay. We're learning, folks. We're learning.
I love how it's all being held up by one column.
Okay, now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to this triangle again, and we're gonna come back on ourselves. Now, there's a reason we came back on ourselves. This flat piece here is on the same line as this flat here, and as the flat right here at this edge. Okay, you follow me?
Yeah.
So now, that's in the way. We need to grab a wall. Sorry, we need to grab a half wall, excuse me. Man, I don't know that we can do this with, Oh, this is going to be real... I'm now trying to wrap my head around doing it two different ways. See, I can't snap... Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, no. We're gonna do this. All right, so now we have that. Now we have to delete all of this stuff in between. Okay, so we've got all of that missing in between now. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put up 2 roofs. One here, and one there.
Okay.
And you notice, I've already got one offset. Do you see? Look how... Go ahead and try to put a floor on there, and watch as your floor can wiggle side to side just a little bit. Don't place it, just put the Solito up. And see how your floor can wiggle side to side just a little bit.
Oh.
You see that?
That's wild.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to use these floors over here to push this floor into this.
See, now you're doing some satisfactory shenanigans. This is what we do all the time to build in satisfactory.
All right. So now we've got that into there. We're going to go back to walls. We're going to put a wall up on this one into...
So that's more than halfway through.
So we're going to go to there. Now, all of this can now come off. Because we don't need any of it. Oh, I forgot.
But, yeah, the one piece we just put in, you need that there, don't you?
Because the way I did it over there, we were on foundations in the ground. Now we're up in the air, so that I'm just compounding the problem. I'm making it more difficult on myself, so I've got to figure out how to do this so that we can get columns down.
Okay. This is the trial run night anyway, right?
It's what?
This is the trial run session. This isn't the
This
real
is the trial run session. If we get it right, then I'll make a how-to. So, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure people are going to want to know.
People are going to want to know. So we got to do it again, because I'm a doob-doob. I'm a dum-dum.
Yeah, there's no...
why don't I just do it
there's just happy accidents, my
down?
friend.
Just make it easier on myself.
Oh. Yeah, that would work.
Okay, except I need you not running around right where I'm going to build.
Oh, I get you. Okay, do it down there.
Okay, so... Now that's interesting. I ran out of stability before I did over there. That's really weird.
Hmm. Well, it's not 8 blocks or anything. That's like 4.
Yeah, because I messed up.
It's like half the distance.
Because I messed up. Like I said, I'm just learning. I forgot the roof trick.
Oh. Does that create stability?
No, that creates the offset.
Oh,
That I totally forgot about.
Yeah, okay. It's got to snap there.
And that's where I run out of stability. So from right here, we do... So what I can do, maybe... is... that... that. Because it's temporary anyway, so that doesn't matter. So then, go back to roof. Well, temporary that's in the way. You idiot. Kill me. Okay, so I put that in the wrong spot. Okay, I'll fix it. There we go. There we go. That still doesn't work. I still don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I gotta figure out how to do this a different way. I can use this one. That should give me the stability I need. So the way the guy that I'm talking to to on YouTube did this is he did it with an advanced fee first, built it, so he had all the room he needed. I'm doing this one block off. I'm actually supposed to be at the back end, which makes all of this so much easier. But because I'm not at that back end, I'm causing more problems for myself that he didn't have doing his, if that makes
He
any
got back
sense.
to you after you messaged him?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, now we do that. And once again, take all the roof stuff off. Put a pair of floors between them. So we're essentially 4 blocks apart from each other, and we're using that to cinch over a wall there. I remember what he did. I remember what he did now. Okay. So he built this.
It's forcing the piece to be nudged into the spot you want it, is what it looks like.
Yeah, and it's doing it twice. So then
Yeah.
what I can do to get some kind of... So even this, I don't know if you can see that on, but I'm nudging it ever so slightly over. And by doing that, I'm...
Control your placement more.
Yeah. So...
See, Satisfactory noticed players were doing the same thing. Coffee Stain, I should say. So they just gave us a nudge function in the build tool, eventually.
Where's it at?
Sector weather alert.
All right.
Alarm stream is approaching.
Alright, let's hide. Run from the storm. Run, Forrest, run.
So they have it so you can lock the hologram in place, so you can run around it, and you can use control and your arrow keys to nudge the pieces where you want them to be, and then confirm the placement and then build them.
I won't lie, I'm low-key in love with the side hanger for the assault.
Yeah, it's
4x2. I think it's fantastic.
It's pretty easy in and out, and yeah, you don't hit the
It's such a time saver. I mean, I'm not going to change our guild hall from what it is because I love the moon pool and all that stuff, but I really like the side hanger. Ever since I figured that out a while ago.
I was considering dumping the hanger on my base and just putting them all on the outside edge with pin shields. But you know me, I'm always thinking about redoing my entire base. And now I've got new pieces to play with, so I don't know.
That's the end game of Dune Awakening, is redoing your base repeatedly until you get it absolutely perfect.
Base renoing is the new game loop. Oh, are the new pieces good looking? I haven't had a chance to see them in game yet.
What pieces are we talking about?
The observers from the drops.
The one piece I really love is this.
Because they got barriers or railings, whatever they call them now, which is cool.
I love that piece so much.
Whoa! What is that? Is that the railing?
That's the railing. I love it so much.
Oh, that is sexy. Needs a light.
Well, yeah, but you could put a light right there in the bottom middle, and it would be perfect.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like someone designed it that way.
And then
Yeah,
all the new observer roof stuff. So you got one that's just like Harkonnen, but it's lit.
Oh,
it's a window.
It's a skylight.
It's a skylight. A skylight. Sorry, not a window. It's a skylight. So
That's cool.
But all of their angled roof pieces are that way. So they're not all lit, but they all have windows.
That kind of skylight look.
All skylights.
Oh, that's neat.
You just got to find a way to put the spiky stuff, and I'm not a fan of the spiky stuff.
That's the biggest problem. Was trying to figure out how to. Maybe if you could nudge the wall into the spiky bits and hide them.
Maybe. We did not get low observer stairs, unfortunately, which I really want.
Or is it? Are they considering this one finished now?
I don't know.
I hope not, because it's still got some bits that are missing.
It does. Okay, so let's get this thing out of the way again.
Get along, little doggy.
That's right. So we have to go.
I repaired my belt.
Huh?
Just I repaired my belt before I got on.
Mine's a little over half.
Yeah.
God,
I didn't want to be embarrassed on a stream.
How am I gonna do this? Well, okay, so that's maybe one way I could do this. Alright, well it won't go anywhere now. Because I gotta delete all those, because they're in the way.
This is definitely a more pain in the ass method.
It's a huge pain in the ass. Yeah,
I think it'll be
that
worth
worked.
it, especially for an endgame tax haven.
Alright, so that worked. Now, we're gonna do a pair of triangles again.
So strange looking.
But we're only coming out just that. So the whole point of this, every time you use a triangle, you are reducing the distance by 1 wall thickness. Every single time. And that then gives you the space that you're needing to get it. So we're going to build this. And then from here, we're going to do roof, roof, roof. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This is just creating the scaffolding that lets
And
you
then
maximize the space.
roof. So, let me go out over here. We're going to put a column in this to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Boom. So now we can get rid of all this garbage up here. Because what we have to do, it's not going to be very easy because we can't see it. We have to do this under the ground.
Oh,
We have to do the floors under the ground. Because, I mean, I suppose we don't have to, but it just makes it easier to have something to
oh, yeah, and the sand
snap to.
floor we did last time I thought was really cool. I really like that.
Yeah, we'll be doing that again. So, now, here's what we have. We have this that's complete, that has a partial clipped over from this floor. This floor clips over it even more, and then we have 3 complete on this side. The buggy bay has to be in a complete section, otherwise we won't be able to snap the Pentashield. So the buggy, buggy will have to go in here, and the only curious part I have is whether we're going to be able to put the advanced vehicle crafter underneath, because you know the issues with getting in. I mean, there is some wiggle room, and then being able to put the 40 or the low slant over it. So that's going to be interesting, and I don't know how well it's going to work, but we're going to try to figure this out. So we're going to start working on. Hang on, let me go grab some of the right material. I want to build it kind of similar to what we have because I really liked the aesthetic. I don't even need that. Let's get that. Okay. So some of the pieces are going to be the same, but we get more room now so we can actually add more stuff. Alright, so this, I think I can fit this because these guys will clip outside of the wall. And anybody watching before you say anything, no, they will not take damage because some portion of them is inside the fief. Now, I have this, and these guys are normal, so I can put 2 solid floors underneath here without having any problem. And
Right.
I'm going to move the column to this spot here because we have a 2 depth entrance for the buggy. So we're going to change it like this. Get rid of that. And then I'm going to put underneath here, I liked having these floors because I just like the way they are. So,
Doom floors.
yep.
Those are the best floors.
All right. So there's one.
So this is all to basically make a scaffolding that you could snap to for everything.
Basically. Yeah, because
So really-
we could just have it with I forgot the half walls. Look at who's dumb.
And that's a little harsh, man.
Yeah. Well,
You don't gotta be so hard on yourself. You don't gotta be so hard on yourself.
forgot the half walls, which means I need to.
Life happens.
It does. Okay, so I guess we
I
wouldn't.
moved to the
Okay, hang on a second. So if we're only going to do 2 on the roof, we did 2.5 before. So no, I don't need to.
Do we need the same kind of like half full skirting or half wall skirting kind of thing?
Screw it. I'm going to put the. I'll go back to what I did. This will give us.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
and
Well, it
then-
makes cleaner lines too.
All right, so let's try. Oh, it's still there. The floor's still there because. Okay, hang on a
It's-
second.
it's-
Don't do that one. I'm glad they put a little indentation first for a little bit. The floors are still there because this is here.
Yes.
So they're
That's the
attached to that,
stability.
which is weird because this should attach to that floor without any problem, but it doesn't. I deleted this, and it deleted this wall too, so we're going to have to be very careful when we delete things. It might delete a string of things. And we're going to have to be careful about
More
that.
columns was on the outside, I guess.
So here is the next problem. To go this way, we have to use the portion that was in between. Because... yeah, so this whole... oh man, how are we going to do that? This whole row needs to shift 1 over.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know. Whoa, Jesus, right.
I'm trying not to swear. I'm trying not to get you demonetized by swearing.
Whoa, that's cool. If you get a little bit further away, you can see the floor. As you walk away, you can see that there's a floor there or not.
Oh, whoa! I'm watching a stream. That's got to be a red. What is that? FOV?
Yeah.
Oh,
Which means we're missing one right here.
that's kind of wild.
That's awesome, because then I can tell from a glance what I have and haven't built. Okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around how we're going to do that direction. Because this whole thing... I'd rather not have the crunch here. I'd rather have the crunch on that side. But I don't know how to make that work without...
I thought redoing it.
Because if I put a corner over there, I'm risking them not meeting up and snapping correctly. So that essentially this side would have the 3 that weren't crunched. So right now we have 1, 2, 3 blocks that are full. These are complete whole blocks. Then we have an extra crunched block right here, a lightly crunched block here, and a whole block here. So we have 1 whole block on this side, 3 on that side, 2 crunched here. So these 2 that are crunched, we cannot have any pentashield coming in from this direction unless it snaps to the corner of this one, which we will on the roof, and we'll have this one come in one on the roof for the carrier. But no pentashield can bridge these two floors because they're 2 wall thicknesses less than a full-size wall, a full-size floor. I know, it's wrapping your brain around what the hell I'm even talking about. It's like,
I'm over here squinting, trying to like make sure I'm understanding this correctly. I think I get it, but it's a.
What I think we're gonna have to do is I think we're gonna have to come from this side, go that direction, get to the point that we have our 3 solid pieces over here, and when we get to this, because this whole entire row has to be shifted just... Okay, you know how this one got shifted just a tiny bit into this one? This whole row has to be shifted a tiny bit into this one.
Yeah.
And these 2 pieces have to be shifted this way at the same time. And I think that's going to be... that might be a problem. I don't know that we can
know if we can do that.
Shift 2 ways. The only other option is come from that side. Okay, that might be okay, because I come from this one, which is a solid block. Go that direction. I've got, once I get it complete to where I have the piece on this end, then I delete everything that way and I start from this end and I do it all over again.
I was just gonna say, we make the buggy the buggy bay the starting point, because that one has to be a certain snapping point, certain dimensions, and we can kind of tweak it from there.
Trying to think here. This could be another problem. The other potential problem is the side hanger for the carrier, or for the
or we just build it above the buggy bay.
I don't want to come in straight. I want to come in sideways. I like that better. It saves way more space. In this kind of thing. Because to come in from an end, we have to have a 2.5 story tall hanger. There's no other way. When you try to come in with a 2-story hanger, it's constantly trying to land the whole time you're coming in. And that's a nightmare. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to start from here. We're going to go that direction. We're going to get it set. And then we're going to delete everything. Come on. If you want to try fill in this floor all the way across, we'll take the pieces off as we need it. So it's solid, solid, solid. Then what you wait a minute. Then what you have to do is you have to snap to this one but move it over as you snap to it. And then snap to this one and move it over it as you snap to it. Use a different block type so we can see the...
3 solid and 3 wiggle.
Here, let's change the roof types so we can see what they are.
Oh, that's a good point.
So these 3 are complete floors. Okay, they're solid. This is the last one that's solid. Then this one here. Well, technically, I guess this one's solid too because it shifts into this one. You might have to place this one before you place this one. Over.
So it's forced into the position.
Yeah, so it is forced. I'm not positive on that, but I'm thinking that might be a thing.
So if I basically start from the edges, work my way inside is what seems like a good strategy might be.
All right, see if you can do that while I'm doing this. Just stay away from this block here because I gotta do the.
Oh.
No, you have to start from this end. It has to be from this end.
Okay. I need to go pick up some materials first, I think.
Yeah, they're in the boxes over there. A whole bunch of it.
Yep. Well, I have nothing in my inventory. Let me go grab some stuff real quick.
All right, so here we go. Alright, so now we're insufficient. Which is crazy, because I have that right there. Whatevs. Okay. You, sir. Go over here for right now. Okay, where can I put this that it won't be in my way? Oh, none of it will be in my way because it'll be snapping down there. Okay. Fail.
There was no ceiling, and then there was suddenly ceiling as I'm flying through the air.
Okay, now we got that. Now we go back to triangle. Wall.
Yeah, that forces it into place very easily.
I love how it's all... Wah!
The textures are like, I don't know what to do, man.
Yeah, we're gonna be generous with carpets on this build.
Yeah, otherwise it'll drive us nuts.
It'll drive us absolutely batshit.
OCD isn't fun, kids.
Alright, so... That need to go.
It's like you're trying to build some kind of overpass.
That need to go on. Wait, yeah, I guess I don't need this because... Oh, you know what? I didn't need that step to begin with, I don't... Oh, I do because this isn't shifted. Are we going to have to shift it just to be able to get to that end? I think we're going to have to shift it. I don't think there's any other option. Okay, well, let's get some more columns in this to have more support. I mean, I wanted hard mode, right? I mean, isn't that what we're talking about?
We're definitely hard mode right now.
Just get a bunch of columns up here so I have extra support just in case. Okay. So, I don't think I have much choice. Let's try it with just one singular piece and see if I can cinch it in between, which means I want to get rid of this column also. And hopefully that'll allow me to cinch in between it. You know, bring it over that little tiny bit right here. Which, actually, it's bringing over this one a little bit. I don't know. Let's see what happens. And then once we get over there, I gotta delete it all and do it all over again from that side. Because we're making it as hard as possible on ourselves. And that's only because we're not using an advanced fief to start with. We're using a sub fief to begin with, so we literally have no extra space.
We like to make our lives difficult.
Clearly. Alright, so that there. And then... floor has to go back. Just do a... I'm going to be deleting it anyway. Okay. So there's that. Now back to triangle. Back to wall. People watching this are like, what the hell are they doing?
What are they smoking? All of it.
They got that good crack.
It looks like you're making like an interchange on a highway.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Well, because you can't like nudge pieces with the build tool. You have to
Okay, no, that worked.
force
Look,
it. You have to force it to do it.
it worked. Look.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
So,
It's not a lot of difference, but it is a difference.
okay. All that matters is that it is. Okay, so now build. I'm gonna fix this so it doesn't go anywhere on us. I think it's that one. Inset just a hair. Let's find out. It was. Okay, I got that right. I put a column and I did the little slight move on the column to put it to this piece and not this piece.
Yeah.
That way I could get it in here without moving it. Now I'm going to see if I can finish getting this out the way we had. So he comes this way. So you got this all down, right? You're going to build one of these, like you'll have one done by tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, sure. Totally. Mm-hmm. We'll go with that. Now, I watched that video you sent earlier, and I'm still like, I don't know what this guy's doing. This is so trip. This is a trippy thing.
It is a trippy thing. That is a fact.
But I think it would make a little more sense if they had narrated the video, but eh.
One. Right, stability. Dos. Tres. We did it.
Okay, so that's against the...
Alright, so now we
There,
have that portion. And we want it coming through... We want the derp to be in the same spot. We want derp on derp.
That sounds so weird.
So it's going to be... I think we want derp in the smallest derp, which is this lane here. If we're going to derp it, we got to derp it in the smallest possible derp.
The least amount of derpage as possible.
That's right.
Dell 2025.
Alright, I'm going to put one in the middle of that so that we know this is... And I'm going to use the shittier ones because we know we want to delete those.
Oh,
so,
that makes sense.
Now that we have...
And it's cool you're not quite... You can't do the last one?
Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I'm off. I'm off. We can't do it like that. Oh, that's a problem.
We're close. We're close.
That's a problem. No. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay. Okay, hang on. We're going to do it here because this is the last row of solid.
Yeah, the one that
because the derp is going to be on this end, not on that end. It's going to be this one and this one. It's going to be these two pieces right here.
Yeah, these are the unshifted pieces.
Yeah, these two. Yeah, right. So this is correct. Okay, so let's put a center column under that, so we know not above it, you turd. Okay. Now, this here will be our point to set off that direction. Now let's fix this back to what it's supposed to be. Okay, get rid of this. It's in the wrong spot. So now they're dead on. Okay. So now we come from this direction so that by the time we hit those two, it's solid. It'll be 3 solid blocks this direction. Oh, hey. Can I just come from there this way then? Oh, how's this going to work? Because I got to come that direction to put a thing down. Okay. Okay, Jumpy.
I'm having trouble judging jumps tonight.
I mean, you're doing very good about jumping right where I'm standing to build.
Well, that's just my brand, man. I'm staying on brand.
Okay, so now let's see.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around this, so I got to move around a little bit.
All right, so we just got to remember that this is a solid piece.
Too bad we can't color them. So we can color code it.
Now, wait a minute. How was I able to go out that distance this time? But I couldn't... That's a solid piece also, but it's also my way. Oh. Because I'm one short. No, wait.
Don't you have all the walls established where you want them? Got awful walls.
Hang on a second. Did it go all the way into this? It did, didn't it? I'm just not far enough. I'm not far enough out here. You dick, get me up here. Now, how can I go out that far on this one, but I couldn't? Oh man, that's a lot I have to remove just to be able to get this piece in here. All right, let's add some more columns down below to make sure stuff. Well, I mean, that's actually pretty good.
What about a half wall?
No, 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 no. That does not attach to any of that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
I'm just doing this to make sure we have everything supported of what we've already built so that nothing fails.
Yeah. So you've got your outer boundary set out of collapsing when you delete the...
Yeah, because I think I'm going to have to delete these two also. They're in my way, and you are in my way. Alright, so this one,
back up.
that one. Now I can do... So how was I able to get out this far from that one, but I couldn't when I came the other direction? Explain that.
It's Dune, man. I just don't bother anymore. I just accept it as fact.
Okay. Oh, no, I know why I could. Never mind.
What do you think about the ability to customize the color on machines and stuff from that?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
I kept pausing, like, is that cistern green or am I losing my mind?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely down for that.
I was like, nope, that cistern's green.
Alright, so we're there. And then we are there. And at current, I'm just going to do like that so that I have something. I'm going to kill that off. And that off. And that off. There we go. Now. So now we have a piece that's offset this way by 1 wall thickness. So that worked. Okay. Trying to do this half backwards, like literally, is just hurting my brain.
And you could have just started with the advanced subfief.
No, because not in fact, someone actually made that comment. Not everybody has access to it.
What do you mean, no? How do you have access to a advanced subfief?
It's bro. Don't shoot the messenger.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around that statement. That's all. I'm not shooting the messenger. I mean, I guess you just never unlocked it in the research tree for whatever reason. If you're at the end game, why would you not want to have 3 bases and all that? It's, whatever.
Okay, so now that's unlocked. We can drop all of that.
Oh boy, these are really jumping now.
What are jumping?
The pieces, the meshes. They're just
doing a dance.
They're dancing back and forth. It's just like,
It's too funny.
They were calmer earlier. Get up here again. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Okay, now we're having a problem here. Yeah, I think lots of rugs.
Lots of rugs. We're gonna live with rugs on this place.
Is there a cap on rugs?
Decorations.
Uh, I never actually hit that limit, so
Guildhall's pretty close. I'm not there, but I'm
well,
pretty close.
the guild hall's like the one of the largest things I've ever seen.
It is indeed.
But it's awesome because it spans an entire chasm. Or like a canyon? Canyon's probably a better word. I'm not a geologist.
Something's not right. It's not quite the same.
We're back. I'm gonna get a beverage.
Yep.
Don't forget to drink, man.
Oh, I got a beverage right next to me.
Okay. Or your character. Don't make sure he's drinking.
Yeah, he's a little low. So the crunch would be right here, all the way across. Having a disco party over there. Okay. I mean, it seems like it's gonna work. We'll find out once it gets higher. Well, let's do a roof. Wait a minute. Curious about something. That's actually correct to that. I'm gonna be so mad if I didn't actually have to do any work for this. I don't think I had to do any of that top since that was already set. I'm so... Oh god, I'm super dumb. I'm super dumb. I didn't have to do any of that work at all. It was already set. Idiot. Okay. So this is solid. This is solid. Solid. This is jank. Like that. That is jank. Like this. And this is solid. Oh, nope, no it is not. I'm wrong. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Ooh. I may not be able to shift it 2 directions. Okay, now hang on a second. At some point, the double shift happens. Alright, let's look at this here. Yeah, certain ones don't really have a problem with it, and others do. Whew! Atreides does not like it at all. Atreides is pissed. Okay, I messed up here. So this side just has a normal crunch.
I'm back. How goes the struggles?
Crunch on crunch might be a problem. So derp plus derp may not be possible.
So you mean like a clipped piece to a clipped piece?
No, I mean clipping it 2 directions.
Oh, shifting it. Okay,
Shifting
on
it
the axis.
south and west simultaneously may not be possible. The sun's murdering me, so I'm down here waiting for it to go away.
I don't know how you would make it go 2 directions at the same time.
I don't either, and that's the problem I'm having. So maybe I put in this piece first. But no, that piece has to be crunched also. Hang on a second. Okay, where did I mess up here? So this crunches. Okay, so this whole thing should be. No, it can't be that. It has to. It has to have this little crunch bit, and then that has to have a crunch. Yeah, I mean, how the fuck do I do double crunch? 1, 2, 3. I think what it is, I messed up there too. Okay. Maybe I can do it with a column. Why doesn't it let me build now? There we go. Okay, so I can definitely shift left and right. Or north and south. Sun, go away, damn it. I'm trying to build. It's hurting my brain. Okay, let's see if I can get the rest of this done. No, that's the wrong way. That's part of my problem, is it? Nope, that's correct. Stunner! Stunner's here. We're breaking our brain, Stunner. We are doing 6x6 in a subfief, and it's hurting my brain. So you can see we're having to overlap floors. But I can overlap one direction, and now in this part, I'm trying to overlap 2 directions, and that's where I'm running into a problem. Okay, now wait a minute. Is it there? There's that. And there's that. So then this one... Good evenings. No, wait. Did I do it? Did it work? I think it's either or.
Yeah, I don't think you can do both.
Okay, so if it's either or, we need to think about something. We need to think about, should we have an outside section cut out into the wall to give us some other thing that we can work around not being... But I saw his base. He had... Of course, he did have a cutout in one section. Good evening to you, sir. So that will come over that way. Okay, I think I know how I can do it. If I build... If I build that piece... It's too much for this piece. Okay. So, that's that direction. It's like it only understands one direction at a time. What I'm trying to figure out is if I can build... Okay. How about this? How about this? We put a wall up. Have a good one, Stunner.
You need a way to shove it both directions at the same time.
So, we put a wall up here. Let's try this. You're in the way, sir. Hang on. Let's see. Half. Need to shrink by 1. This is the
Well, we
wrong
had
spot.
half floors.
Huh?
Well, we had half floors.
Yeah. If only.
Well, they confirmed that in the live stream, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, because they didn't know what they were confirming. Sir, you're in the wrong... You're right in my buildway. Okay, so... It's not correct, however... What I want to try to do... is get that... Use a wall... You kind of... I don't know if you're watching. You kind of seeing what I'm trying to do here? Is I'm trying to go above it to get the...
Trying to force it to snap in the place you want it to snap.
And then to go below it... It's just almost there. Okay, so I really only need just these two, but that offsets me. So if I can offset it somewhere else and bring it over here, then I can do it. Good lord, trying to make a... I don't even know how I'm going to make a video on how to do this. Kill me.
You're going to have to get the technique down a lot.
Yeah, I am. Okay, so we need to get... And it's going to be a problem inside anywhere where this corner meets. Everywhere where this corner is, it's going to be a problem. Haha! I just figured out some way we can deal with it.
Can't we just make it something else so we don't have to mess with it?
How about we just put the spice container right here. The
I'm
spice.
just going to suggest that. I'm like, can we put the spice refinery there? Then we never have to worry about it.
Yeah, we don't have
You
to
know,
worry
for a
about it at
couple
all.
holes. Gotta make the spice somehow.
Yeah, we gotta put it somewhere. I'm not gonna sit it down at the moment. I just want to see the. Okay, so yes, we're gonna put that there, and that gets rid of that problem. We're still gonna have this problem when we go up, though.
Yeah.
We will have the problem eventually. Eventually, we're gonna have to solve it somehow. But it allows us to do some more building and learn as we
Yeah.
go.
I mean, if we gotta scrap the whole thing and do this again, tomorrow night or something, we'll just have to suck it up.
It almost makes me wonder if we should have just done the crunch in the same spot. So we only have, because right now we have the crunch running along this side, and then we have the crunch running along this side. Kind of sorry. Yeah, we have. Oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, no. So it's no. I guess it's going to be the same either way. It's the same either way. All right. So if we're going to do that, then we need. Let's get some walls going. Okay. Let's get da floors. Oh crap. That's going to be the fun part. Okay. I got one whole pair of rows complete. So this is not in the right spot, and we got to go up anyway. The funny part is I'm sitting here working all that hard to get this thing finalized, and we're not even going to be using this layer anyway. So I'm doing it all over again. We're going to have to kind of leave this as reference, because we can shoot walls up from the offsets to have, floors and all that stuff. It's going to be a huge pain to build this. We may end up getting to a point where we give up because we get so frustrated. This stupid heater, sometimes it just doesn't want to shut off. Just keeps running. Whoa, watch. There you go. Okay, so if we do... So we have a buggy bay here. And I want to go up... Buggy bay here. If that's going to be over there, that means, let's see, 1, 2, 3, that's not big enough. And unfortunately, both sides have a crunch, so we're not going to be able to... I wonder how well the Pentashield's going to work. Let's try something real quick. I'm sorry, what? Oh, it doesn't like that wall at all. Oh no, what the heck? Oh no, we did all that and I don't have access to this edge. I have access to that edge. this edge, and that edge. But not this one. We may not be able to do it backwards. We may have to go from this end.
Okay.
Did you notice that? We can't place walls against this edge here.
Oh, no. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Man.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Alright, well, we got 3 out of 4 that works.
Alright, nuke everything over there.
Okay,
Oh, my brain. Okay, so.
why don't you, like, take a stretch or something?
No, I'm alright. We'll keep at it.
Do you want this other stuff nuked too, or just that side?
Just the side that I just took off. Leave all these here. I gotta see where we're going. Because where we go is where the crunch
Sector
is.
weather alert. A large
You
sandstorm is approaching.
You just gave us a storm. Go away.
It's been an hour.
No, I'm saying we just had a storm here. Send the storm somewhere else in Haga Basin.
No. Well, I don't understand how the storms really work.
They're
And
random.
it seemed, yeah, but really random.
We just had a storm, you punk.
Time to hydrate.
Yeah. And the problem we're going to have is crossing over. No matter what, we're going to have that problem. In one corner.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
So I think it behooves us to make that corner the corner that's already crunched.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So me, again, wrap my head around this. So on this... That's funny how dirty this is just from one of those storms I ran through. Alright, so on this we have 3 blocks that are perfect full squares. Then we have 2 blocks, or 1 block wide, that it starts perfect but is offset onto this layer, and this layer is offset onto this layer. This is a perfect layer.
Yeah.
And it would go the whole distance that way. So
yes.
To flip it means this whole layer that I'm running on has to condense into this whole layer, and this area is going to be a problem. But what we would do with that, we almost need to send it this direction. But how does that work? Because if we have it condense onto this space, I mean, yeah, you can say that, but you aren't condensing it. You're not going to get 6 blocks.
Yeah, I'm just wrapping my brain around it. Okay.
So when we condense it in, like, okay, so say I come from over here, right? And I do all this, and then I bring it, condense it in. Now this whole row sticks over by a smidgen, but as soon as we get to these 2 blocks, we can't do it. So how do we get, and this is the problem that I was going to have all but that corner.
Is this why the other guy did an advanced sub thief, you think?
Yeah, because see, he starts from the edge.
Yeah. And we're double handicapping ourselves.
And he does not doing it a 7.5 story tall.
Yeah, he's just doing the standard.
Mm-hmm.
So we've constrained ourselves quite a bit.
That we have. I mean, we could always try, because you can only raise the foundation up a small amount. So when you place a foundation,
you can't put stuff on this wall on this side over here for walls.
huh?
I can't get it to snap a wall over on this side.
Sure about that?
I'm trying.
Works fine for me.
Oh.
You're standing outside. You can't do it from the outside.
Normally you can.
Not when it's up against the boundary. You can't.
Okay. Weird.
Okay. When you go to place a foundation, you can only raise the foundation up a little bit. And that's why normally when people do this type of base, they're doing it at a normal 6.5 story. So they're going up 2.5, or maybe 2 even, instead of going up 3 and then raising it up and coming back down 13 clicks. You know, because I'm trying to get the absolute maximum height. So maybe we wrap our heads around it a different way. If we're doing this as a 6x6, which is 5.8 by 5.8, maybe because we're having so much problem, we try it first the normal way, foundations.
Yeah.
We're still going to have a problem that we can't start from the same point that he started from, and we are still gimping ourselves a little bit. But right now we're double gimping ourselves, and that's running into some problems.
Yes.
Well, okay, maybe it's not here. When I say it's running into problems, I tried to change it so that it came from this end instead of coming from this end, like he did it, and maybe I just need to suck it up and we just come from this end. You know what I mean?
It's worth trying.
And having the double crunch here, and then what'll happen is we just... Let's see.
So how is this clipping going to look for wall segments on the outside?
Certain walls look weird, certain walls don't.
Okay. So that constrains what we can do outside of the walls then, on some sides.
So, for example, he had Atreides and it looked fine. So, like... Alright, so like this one's the solid piece. This one's the piece we're going over a little bit. And this one's the piece that's normal. So you can see, do you see this line right here of the tan color?
Yeah, but he kind of blends in enough you don't really notice it.
Right. Outside, I can't even tell the difference.
Okay.
Alright, before we give up on the 7.5 story, let's do it the direction we're supposed to. Which means... God, but he started from... Hang on a second, let me think of the video. So he did it... Well, he went the other way, but I can't really go there. Okay, let me think. This.
I don't suppose this guy's on our siege, is he?
No.
That'd be too easy.
I still have a bunch of... Yes, I do. Alright, let's go from here. And then... Get up there, you turd. Okay, there's your stability problem. You know, considering I literally have the best possible gear for the sun, I'm literally wearing best in slot, and the sun still absolutely murders me. And I even have one of the 3 in sun tolerance. And I've had 3 of 3 with this same gear. It is what it is.
Yeah, mine is nowhere near as good as yours, and it's murdering me.
Yeah, it is moiterous.
They made the sun a harsh mistress who sucks away all your moisture.
It is. It just, yeah. I have.
Yeah, you would think with tier 6 gear that's specifically designed to mitigate sun issues, you would be able to do more.
One would think, but it doesn't.
But no, apparently, no. It's not how they want it to be.
Okay. Roof. Boom. Boom. Now wait a minute. Huh? Why is it... What? Okay, I'm confused. Right, I can't fit one over here. Yeah. But I need to move this one. Why isn't it coming? I did this the exact same way I did it this way, and I'm not getting that extra half a wall block or that extra wall distance there. No, wait a minute. Maybe that's why? Yes, that's why. I need to pay more attention. Derp. I didn't do the offset. We're trying to do so much that it's just like hurting my brain. Like it's absolutely hurting my brain. That should work. Well, it works up top, so you know what? Right now, let's... No, that's fine. Put that, and then we'll put... that. Okay, so now walls should work fine. They do. And they do. So, walls now work fine. Okay, so we have our offset. Get rid of that. Because now this roof, offset by a lot. And having problems probably because of the columns, if I had to guess. Alright, I'm gonna risk it.
For the biscuit?
Interesting.
Huh. It seems perfectly fine with that.
It won't go in. I wonder if it's because I didn't leave it in. When he built it, he left the roof tile that was shifted in, and then was able to place the other one on it through the shifted one. And I didn't do that. You absolute... I mean, I did put on the title, The Impossible or something like that. And it's kind of turning out to, yeah. And you're just on here like, bro, you're gonna get to... Why is there a Sleeto there? How'd that happen?
I put it there.
Oh. No, that's gonna be in the way.
I know. I was going to delete it, but you beat me to it. Sometimes I've been able to snap things weirdly by just having a Solio in place.
Yeah. Yeah, that works sometimes.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it.
I don't know why that's saying insufficient stability, but okay. Seems a little far off for that. Okay. Walls. There. For that. Roof there. Roof shifted. Roof shifted again. Now, let's put in... Oh, you know what? Why don't we do it that way? Because that's not in anything's way, and it'll keep it from moving. I'm lying. That doesn't work! I didn't realize. I know now. If we're having this much problems just getting it set up, how are we going to build this whole thing?
I was kind of pondering that in my brain.
Like, it's taken us not quite an hour and a half. We messed around a lot, but it's taken us a long time just to get to this point.
Well, in the video, like, he only did like one side and then ended the video after a lot of messing about. So that was like,
he started the other side. He started the other side.
Okay.
He didn't finish it, but he started the other side. All right, now let's see.
Like, he seemed to indicate like, oh, this is all you need to do, and then the rest is like, straightforward. I'm like, ah, sure it is,
okay,
my dude.
Well, I saw his base. He definitely had 6x6.
Is that in the video and I missed it, or was it on a different video?
There was another video.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's try it with a column. There we go. Alright, now we've got it set to where it's not going to go anywhere. Wait. Is it shifted? Now it is. Okay. Alright. Oh, wrong button. We'll get there one of these days. Alright. Now we got that done. And now I should be able to put in a floor. I can. Oh, I know what happened. Because this clips over this one here. Just like here, it clips over... the end of the second one. That's interesting. It's not clipping the same piece. So now what I have to try to do is move this and that here. Okay, well, let's get our... Nope. Okay. So we have that whole thing, and then we need one more row. Oh. This row didn't make me shift it at all. Wait a minute. I didn't have to shift that row at all. Okay, let's see if I can get this to be the same. We already off? Maybe that's the issue, is I gotta go piece by piece. No, now we're back to it being weird again. Okay, hang on. Yeah, see, we get to the corner and it freaks out. Like, it works until we get up to a corner, and then it's like, I don't know what to do anymore. See, I can't clip. Let's try this again. See, but that's too much that way now. Yeah. Bro, this is hurting my head.
You want to step away for a little bit? For a little bit?
No. I do a 4-hour stream. I'm going to keep pushing it until my brain explodes.
I mean, I would not recommend that. It'd be messy as hell to clean up.
You are welcome to take a break if you like while I keep trying to fight this thing.
No, I'm going to stick by you. But I am curious how much trouble he had getting his base going.
I don't think it's the fact that we've raised these up on columns. I don't think that's it.
I think it's maybe because he didn't have the space constraints because of the land claim.
And he started from the edge. He started from this
Yeah.
this edge
He
right
got
here.
one up overly on one edge and then went over exactly 6. But then how he would have to have known the dimensions of a subfief as well.
It's exactly this. So 2 wall blocks in thickness less on both sides. So the way he said he did it is once he got to where he had built it, he had a spot centralized that he knew was the center, and he came in and placed a subfief. The problem is you're not gonna be able to see what the hell you're doing. I mean, you really only need the basic, and then you can raise the walls however need be. I suppose you can kind of see it because you can, move back and forth until the green. You're only gonna be able to see 2 edges, and till the green disappears on 2 of the edges. But boy, you're taking a chance doing it.
It'd definitely be some trial and error type stuff.
Yeah. The singular issue is crossing the streams. I can get one direction perfectly fine, 6. That we can do like a 6x5. But I can't get. I wonder if we could even do 6x5 plus triangles. Because the other direction, the issue is I can't go 2 directions at the same time. I can't merge it east-west and north-south simultaneously. And that's what's irritating me. If I could just slip it into the pocket, none of this would be a problem. I just move about my way. We would have this portion of it built an hour ago. But it absolutely refuses to allow me. Just in case. Let's see if it's the column that's in the way, causing the problem. This doesn't let me sink it that direction at all. What's going on? Like, I can see that one. Is it Atreides causing the problem? There. We make it all that, we have no shimmer. Just drive me crazy anyway. I don't know if you can see this on the stream. So, north to south, it merges, but if watch as I move it towards me a little bit, then it goes east to west a little bit, but flat against that 4th layer. So if I want it to sink this direction, east and west, I can't have it sink in north and south.
I don't know how to force it 2 different directions.
Wait a minute, I almost had it. Hang on. I swear I saw it for just a split second. Maybe that's all I saw. So that is our problem. Once we get to the pieces that merge, it kind of loses its mind. I can't have a whole ass side that doesn't work.
It's like the rules break down, don't know what to do.
So, like, for example, I could do... Okay. Now, what is that about? Oh yeah, no, that's correct. Wait, that one shouldn't be that anyway. So these pieces are solid. And this is where it's trying to go too far, and it freaks out. Yeah, see, it right here is where it stops. So this is the slight merge, and then it's like, I don't know what to do. Yep, it's right where the two crunches happen. It freaks out. So the way we did it before, the reason we got it down to just one corner is because we didn't have the two crunches intersecting each other until the very end. On this one, they're intersecting each other at the beginning, essentially. Well, so that means I would just build this crunch all the way out. But I can't even do that. Yeah, that's why, because... yeah, the way we had it would be correct, and then we would leave this spot. But then we still have the issue is what do we do when we get up higher? Because once we need the carrier hangar, we're out of luck for building it without doing like triangles and some kind of outdoor space or something, which we could do outdoor space, except where the hangar is. The hangar needs to be basically a solid floor, as I found out. For those, you know, that are watching this time, you can put the container for the carrier between its tails most of the time. Any weirdness that happens to your base, it loses its absolute mind and starts freaking out. So it's really not a good idea to have it between the tails. That's why I put it to the side over there. This is our little temporary base just to house this stuff. And what I was going to do once we built that, because this is only a 5x5, is with 6x6, push this up against tight one section, sound crawler there, carrier there. This is only too high. Yes, this is safe even though it sticks up. I will show you. Safe. And we sat there and, with my tool out watching a storm go over and took no damage. So 2 blocks high is enough if you come down from the top. And this fits beside it perfectly fine. And if I had one more wide, I could fit the sand crawler also. Which is the thought process for this. But it's causing problems. So obviously we can get 6 across or 5.8 across. And we can do it 2 directions, mostly. We kind of start breaking down when they want to merge with each other. Okay, so, alright. Alright. Let me think here. Either we have to change back to how we had it, which is a huge pain in the butt to go, and then this corner, because above we could always take the corner to 5x5 in the, you know, just the very tippy tip of the corner, and then leave room for, say, wind generator or something like that, right? Above the height of where the spice machine is. And it needs to be outside anyway, and that would give us some space, and then we could have just walls around on the outside. So that could work. It just means I have to redo this whole entire thing back to the way we did it the first time. I'm kind of kicking myself for tearing it down, thinking, oh, we'll just put the hole over here where the crunch is, but that makes it worse.
Yeah, well, we didn't know that until we tried it.
Yeah,
so,
well,
you know.
I mean, that's the whole purpose of doing this on stream, is we learn literally what not to do. We learn what doesn't work.
Really, this is not going... I don't think this is going to work long term. I'm not sure. Well, not without a bunch of fucking about trying to get it all to snap, and every floor is going to be the same thing over and over again, isn't it? Basically.
Correct. Well, sort of. We just go up. So, for example, so let's say we needed a floor above this. You have shifting points of where you can place floor, where you can place a wall, and then you go up, and that gives you a snap point above you. So while this one here is the last point where it's a full block, this one, you get two different choices of where to put it. And then this one, you barely get two different choices. So like you'd put it there, and then this, then I would take a roof, that there, and they merge, and boom, now we got our new floor. So that's not really too much of an issue. We do have to carefully lay it out, of course, and we can do the issue, building concept we had before, where we have split levels. And the split levels happen where the merge would be, you know, because we have all this building space that's all solid blocks, basically.
Yeah, we could fake past it with split levels.
Yep. We have to get the footprint, the foundation, if you will, and we're not using foundations. We've got to get that set. So, as much as it sucks, I kind of like the idea of going back to where the spice machine is in this corner.
Okay.
Because that was the smallest. It was a 2x2. That we got everything to work minus a 2x2.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the better way to do it.
That means everything on that particular section is going to be kind of an issue.
Not really, because we're going to open up to 3. Well, we need 2x3 for the spice machine anyway.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we can make it work that way, I think.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Just kill me. All right. Everything past that line towards the builders thing, delete it all. I gotta make sure these are not messed up. I don't think I had changed all these yet. Okay. Let's do it again. Shall we?
Take 3.
Take 17. I don't know how many takes we're on at this point. We just keep doing it till we get it right. That's how many takes we're on.
Taking the whole thing down, or?
No. Don't take anything else down.
Okay. I was just double checking. That's what I thought you meant.
Alright, so I was using this spot over here. Right? Was it this one? So that these 3, yes. Okay. We're doing it again. Take 47. It was funny. It drove my employees crazy. Well, actually, there was only one employee that knew about it. But when I was that age, I would like, they'd be standing there doing whatever they're doing. I'd walk up and I'd look at them and be like, I am 47. You know, like the movie.
Yeah, I bet that confused the hell out of them.
No, one person knew. Nobody else understood it.
Nice.
But it drove him crazy. He's like, shut up, I don't want to hear it. I am 47.
Gotta make work a little fun or you'll go crazy.
That's a strange name. Or, yes, or that's not a name. Oh, but it is mine, or something like that. I don't remember the exact scene. I thought he was a good Agent 47.
I mean, I liked that movie,
Short little
but
ball guy.
like a lot of people didn't. I'm like, well, having sucked at the video games, it was the movie seemed to be like but I remember it. A little bit of weird Hollywood contrivance, but it wasn't awful.
Yeah.
Just didn't do well with anybody. So I heard there might be an Amazon show, so who knows?
Okay, I gotta put a war roof in, otherwise it won't do it. There it is. Well, if we get it built, at least it will literally be ultimate.
Ultimately frustrating.
Facts. Yep, looks right. Now... Okay. And that piece, and that piece. Because now that we're this side, I gotta go and do it that direction. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We gotta do doubles. So you understand how it all works now, right? You're totally gonna just like throw it onto your base.
Oh yeah, totally. Yep.
I went the wrong way. Let's go this way, it'll be easier. And that's where I run out. Hang on a second. I somehow remember doing this and realizing I didn't have to do everything this way after I had done it. No, I had to have, because you got to get your little crunch right there, and then do your thing and come over and get another crunch. Oh no, it's the second one I don't need to do, I think. Anyway. Okay. Alright, Mr. Wall. Not to be confused with Mr. Hat.
Mr. Hat.
It's gonna have to be that. And then... I don't know which will work. Will this work? It doesn't like it. I don't think that's... Yep, that's correct. Okay. So then I should be able to do this without any of it going. Yep. So now we do roof, roof, and is it doing that because of the... Okay, hang on. What are you doing to me? Why? Oh, because it didn't snap to the right thing. You idiot. Where did that snap to? Oh, you stupid idiot. That whole thing and just to... I'm not happy about that. It's better than your house. Just stopping by Digital Phantom's house. How's it going, buddy? Oh, we're trying to build the impossible to fit that big boy and a bunch of other stuff. Like the literal impossible. And it's driving me crazy. But it's good to see you. Thanks for the... Oh, 10 months. I appreciate you, sir.
We are pushing the game to its breaking point.
we're pushing my brain to the breaking point. Let's be real honest.
Wow. It's both making both of our brains hurt because we're like, it's not. It's kind of hard to get your head wrapped around.
It is.
And then you think you got it.
Gonna
and then
need a
stuff
bigger
doesn't
garage,
work, and you're like, why did it not work? But it worked like 5 minutes ago.
Facts. So then, for right now, let's just do... Okay, fine. We'll do that. And then we'll do... I don't think there's anything there, so that should snap to that so that I can get rid of all this stuff. Oh, I just messed it up. Again. Oh. No, I didn't. Boom. We got it. Okay. Alright. So now we have... We're back. Let me take this off to make sure. Nope, we're not back. Hang on. You ass. Oh, I just saw you snap, you shithead. I deleted the wrong piece early, Gateway. Kill me. Just put me out of my misery. I didn't literally mean that. That's really loud, bro. I literally did not mean that.
I know. I just was messing.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a session of like, oh, that didn't work, or oh, we broke this, or oh, this is misplaced.
Yes, it has. We are definitely trying to do stuff that the game did not intend for us to do.
Yes, the developers would be like, what are those two trying to do? One at all. That's what we're trying to do.
Yes, we do.
Want it all, we want it now.
I had someone, they were like, does anybody really need that much storage of your solo? I'm like, I mean, that depends. It's a bit of a loaded question.
Why would you not want more storage?
You know, if you want all the things, then the answer is yes. If you don't
That's how you know
care,
that person is not one of our people because they're not a loot goblin.
yeah, if you don't care about all the things, then no, of course you don't need that much storage. Because quite frankly, it's overkill on a whole other level. I mean, the rebuild had let's see,
And that final form though was pretty fucking sweet.
it really was, and it had 176,000 volume and almost 5,000 storage slots.
I was proud of that one. I'm glad you took it back up.
10 of them.
So I came over tonight. I'm like, oh no, it's already gone.
I made
I brought
10.
a vacuum tool. I brought a Solito for nothing. So yeah, probably just yoink one of those just for old time's sake.
Just go grab it. It's in the boxes right there.
In the construction office type thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna go yoink one though. Because that was pretty sweet.
My hope is that this will be the ultimate base and I won't have to,
Oh, come on, there'll be someone in comments that'll be like, well, why didn't you do such and such? Because that's just how it goes.
Probably. So the only issue that I have at this point is, as we're doing this, is what is connected to what? What piece is grounded by another piece? Like, if I take this off, is this going to cause any problems? It shouldn't. It just did.
I wish there was some indicator that before you delete something, it would break other crap. Like, I don't know, highlight everything it's going to break is red or something. That way you'd have some freaking clue.
Like, why did that just do that? I don't understand. They're connected. Why did it... Sometimes I just don't. You know, this is simultaneously a pretty good... I don't know if good is the right term. A pretty decent building system and also a huge pain in my butt. Simultaneously.
Snapping needs work, but overall I like the system.
Why the hell can't I put this here? I was able to put the other one... I was able to put it here with a block there, but I can't put it here now. I don't understand. These are overlapped appropriately. I am at the wall appropriately. Hang on, let me run the line and see.
Should be pretty close, I would think.
I don't... Here, turn build tool off. Build tool back on. It's as if... I don't know.
It's like it doesn't think it's connected to anything. But you can go above it, no problem. That is weird. Huh. It snaps to the other sides. The sides not... Well, hang on. What if you do... what if we do this?
I'm just gonna put it back the way it was. you're one less. So that works. Now I can't snap to it. Okay, let's get that out of there. I literally don't even understand this. I'm literally snapping them over each other right now.
It's like it doesn't think there's stability or the structure or something, because now this one snaps in. Do that.
Okay. But what happens when I do this? What the hell is going on?
It's like that's the stability point or something. You need to put a column under it?
I might need to put a column in the corner is the issue. See, this is the problem we're going to have. Since we're not using foundations.
Game's like, what you talking about, Willis?
Okay. I'm tired of playing that game. We're going back. We're going to foundations. I'm over it.
Okay, so we're gonna do it the way we originally did it?
What do you mean they originally did it? Well, you mean the old style?
Yeah, when we first got on, we tried with foundations.
No. The normal style, as in 6.5 stories.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna see if we can do it the quote-unquote normal way.
Correct. I'm just tired of fighting it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we maybe once we figure it out, we can maybe.
Because I think the main issue we're having is the foundational issue. I think that is the singular problem. I did not get in. Yeah, I did. I have enough salvagement. Okay. The singular problem we're having is the foundational problem. Let's go 2.5. That's close. Okay, I'm gonna let's see. I still want to see us get as high as possible. So I'm gonna go up from here and see how far we get. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. I went up 10 clicks from default. Let's see if I can get a foundation in the ground. Exceeds building heights. 10 clicks is too much. I need more metal. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to set it so we get the absolute maximum. I don't care what that number is.
Yeah.
We're going to get it to where the bottom is literally just below it. The highest raised up foundation I can put. And that might get us to 7, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we don't necessarily need the half because of the wings sticking up.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try 8. Correct. That half might be solved already.
Yeah. So, but we can try to maximize our height.
Let me look here.
Height. Can't talk.
It's going to either be 7 or it's going to be 6. It's going to leave us alone this time? Yeah, it should miss us.
Oh, there it is. I was like, I don't even see it on the map.
Alright.
It's going to go hit the guild base and my base. and Joni. And I guess maybe Stunner.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's start with 7. It'll either be 7 or it'll be 6. Probably. It's going to be 6. The fact that we're having so much issue with stability, I'm over it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, is this 5? Man. How much metal I have left? I got plenty. Min-maxing, my bro. We're min-maxing. Thought I hit R and I hit something else. It wasn't R. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. 5. So from default at 2.5 stories, it's 5 up.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
It's gonna be better this way. There. Come on, you turd. Now let's see how well that did. Looks to be about right. Can I put walls on it? I can, and I can. Alright. And so it begins anew. So now we are up, I don't know, a portion of a half wall. Maybe like 3/4 of a half wall. Up. It's something. Oh, that's a good... Oh yeah, that'll work. We'll still be able to put a ramp on it coming up.
Yeah, it should be able to.
Alright, now...
You have to inset it maybe a little bit, but or on a corner or something. You can make it work.
Well, no, I'm talking about an inside ramp, not an outside ramp.
Oh, inside ramp. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Alright, this time we won't have structural problems because we'll have a literal structure. We're still going to put the buggy on sand. So that's not going to be an issue there. Because honestly, I think that is very fitting with the buggy anyway. Doing it like that, where it's on sand. I can tell that it's stronger too than a column because I was able to... Oh wait, no, this is where I have the problem. Yeah, okay. So at that height, I should just be able to do one of these bad boys. And then do this. Let's Spaghetti, how's it going? I am doing a frustrating. We are trying to fit 6 blocks across by 6 blocks across in a subfief. and we are experiencing difficulties, to say the least. So you see what we're doing. I didn't come up with this, but we are moving items across the aisle. We are clipping floors. So like when I'm here, I can actually... Now wait a minute, why isn't that... Oh, that's interesting. This half floor will not clip over. It does there, but it won't here. Oh, you know why? Because he did it with a foundation. Pretty sure. Yep, he did. I should probably change the foundations we want.
Or you forget, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like Atreides, and I
Knowing
don't...
us would be like, oh shit, we forgot to change the pieces.
And we gotta make sure that they fit, too, because they don't always fit.
Evil ball of fire is coming back.
Yeah, the evil ball of fire can suck it.
Well, we could put up a giant awning over our work site.
We can, it's just a pain in the butt.
It'd be cool if they built it in. Like, oh, did you see in the stream the camo covered ornithopters? You left the whatever instance maps, the new ones?
And that's the same, they already have those in the deep desert.
Yeah, but why can't we have that?
I know.
I mean, it would just be like a skin, so, you know.
But yeah,
Why
the taxi
like...
in the deep desert already has that.
So I've never seen the taxi in the deep desert, so it's good to know. It makes sense you'd secure it down, you know, for long-term storage.
Mm-hmm. While they wait for us to taxi.
Yeah, because it Dune be windy.
I sure hope that's the correct spot because it doesn't want to. I mean, there's there. I can see it. The wall's moving. I'm gonna be honestly really frustrated if this just works with foundations. That we couldn't get it to work. I mean, I shouldn't say couldn't get it to work. It just wasn't working well. So, this needs to be... Floor. Wow, man, I am rubber banding really bad. Freaking me out here.
Calm down, small rooms.
Yeah, I'm rubber banding pretty serious. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, Wormy Boy, you're all freaking out, man. Your character seems to be smoothly moving around. It might be a client-side glitch.
No, I'm having issues. I'm rubber banding super bad.
You don't appear to be rubber banding, so I don't know. Maybe we're desynced.
Yeah, I am on my end. It's not fun. Okay, so
You
then...
got Frontier, right?
What?
Did you have Frontier?
Frontier?
Oh, no, that was somebody else has Frontier. Who's your ISP?
What do you mean exceeds building height? Now I can't snap. What is going on? Now I can't snap again. Oh, is that... Yeah. No, I know why. Because it has to be a roof piece here. Because otherwise it won't snap. Yep. Nope, I don't want it like that. Oh, I don't have a choice, do I? So, The foundation will only cheese it by like the tiniest amount, the little bittiest amount. And then you have to use floors. So we're going to have to get creative as to how we do it. Like, we only have a 2 wide for a foundation because it doesn't understand the finer details of doing this. Now, granted, I could have 3 foundations on this side if I wanted. We should... Hang on. Let's see. Well, that's unfortunate. Because it's not a half up. I can't even snap... Hang on, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Now the question is, would we be... I don't think we will be able to get the what's it machine underneath that. I don't know if we're going to be able to do our floor machine the same way. So, if we can't do it the same way, what we could do is we could make it so that the buggy parks on it. We can still go over it, we just have to go higher, quite a bit higher to go over it. Does that make any sense?
I think so.
Yep, so that's all stuck to that. Okay. Now, do we have a wall on this side? Yes, because I just had a wall there. Idiot. Okay. I'll get there one day, man. I will get there one day.
I believe in you.
Alright, so we need to now go... So we could do... Like this piece here can be a foundation. And then this piece has to be a roof. So we can either do... Now we need to start thinking about our layout here, because this is going to decide where we're putting foundations or anything else. Because we have to have 2 blocks wide of roof tiles. We cannot have foundations there because they won't overlap far enough.
It can't be a floor, it's got to be a roof.
Well, you know what I mean. They're the same thing.
Well, I mean, visually, no, but functionally, yes.
I'm not... bro, I just have that there as a placeholder. It don't matter. Just, we have to have not foundations for 2 blocks across.
Okay.
And we have to have them 2 blocks this way, and we have to have them 2 blocks this way. Hopefully they merge in the same spot.
Foundations won't snap.
Like
that.
They won't overlap that far. They will overlap this piece, which is just one teeny tiny sliver of an overlap.
And they won't clip as far, so
correct.
It doesn't work.
Like
So
it's like half a wall or something.
Yeah. So the center has got to be clipped like ceiling or floor pieces.
Ish, yeah. Okay, so if we're gonna do that, let's see. I'm trying to think about where. Because honestly, I think we could still push the... No, actually, I will take that back. I only want the buggy or vehicles touching the sand. I do not want machines touching the sand because you found that problem out having anything too close to the world block.
Yes.
In the other base we built, we had a floor under the whole thing.
Yes, which worked relatively well.
I wonder if we could do that. I wonder if it's not going to say instability. Let's find out.
Worth a try.
Okay,
Okay,
I can get the wall down that far. Can I get a floor under there?
Amber banding.
Nope. I cannot get a floor down there. So that's an issue of exceeds building heights.
Yeah. But have to reposition it.
Alright, so let's go off of that piece. And we'll go build the other direction. Stop snapping to something else at the last second. Okay, and let's put there. There, and well, honestly, as close as we are, I can probably just do... Can I do this? No, I can't, because I need to have a foundation go in that direction. Even if it is temporary. And then this now... We're going to run into the same problem. How are we going to do overlap both directions at the same time? And we sure as hell can't do that with foundations. So it's going to be the exact same problem.
I mean, does this technique basically force you to use the advanced subweave to start with? I don't know if we can cheese this or not.
We could try it. I mean, I am doing the exact same method he did. It's just I'm not starting from this edge. I'm starting from this edge.
Your border's tighter.
Huh?
Your border's tighter, and you don't have as much...
I don't have as much leeway, but it is still the same.
I would think it wouldn't matter, but then again, the rules of this game are weird sometimes.
That they are. Fill my water up. By the way, there's a deciliter John upstairs in one of the boxes, and that still has some water left in it. Over by the console. Okay, so... It almost... Man, I'm just rubber banding like crazy. It almost makes sense to do it the way I did it, where the shrink is opposite of the starting point. Where we start with the shrinkage, I think is where we need to... Because I can't... I have to go off of that. And if I don't... This is a difficult problem to solve.
Yes, it is.
So, like, this here almost has to be... We would flip... So, like I did the other way, where we flipped it, and I had the crunch on this end over here, which I think is fine. Now, the only problem well, no, it's not really a problem, because that means that gives us this space to put the spice machine, since we want it on something, and this space over here, like I said, maybe that's where we go 5 and a partial or something.
Yeah, we can play with it.
So we do 6 on 2 sides and 5 in one corner, basically.
Yeah, because I mean, it might not with the land claim for a regular subfief, it may not be possible to do the same thing.
So
I'm wondering if the advance just gives us just enough more room to.
No.
Make this all.
I think you're misunderstanding what he did. He built
Perhaps.
it in the advanced fief and then placed a sub fief in its place.
Right.
So it still has to fit in the sub fief boundary no matter what.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if there's like an engine rule or something where there's some kind of like hitbox or something we're hitting against, and we can't get it to work quite right because it's not got enough space. It may not be that at all, but it is strange.
Now, to be fair, on his build, he had one corner with nothing built in it.
Okay, so that
there's a big old rock right there.
Oh, so he purposely didn't
that is the well, I don't know that he purposely did it. Just that was the space he built it in. So here's what I'm thinking. So we do this, and then maybe this chunk over here, which is a 2x2 essentially, becomes like our, I don't know, our something, or something outside. Wind turbines, water catchers, you know, all that kind of stuff vertically. We still get enough spot, and then when we get to the roof, that's where it's going to be a problem. Well, I can fit triangles here. So we can do... almost. Almost! Not quite. Can I do this? This one piece is a little bit of magic. It's one of the few pieces you can use. It's the corner piece for Harkonnen. It's one of those few pieces you can push outside of a boundary and it just doesn't care.
You could poke it out like that. That's cool. But you got this weird little ledge there.
Yeah, well, I'm not done. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do to get this to work so that we can do what we want to do. All right, let's back to this. I like the idea better of having this corner over here away from the start point where it's the point we can't get finished of the 6x6. And this becomes, hell, one part of it can be a tribute to Shai-Hulud, right? We can, so it's not just a square box. We're going to have, I think, a lot more real estate inside to deal with, and I think that's going to allow us to have just more of everything than what we currently have. If that makes any sense. And I think it's gonna be good. Okay, so let's do this. I don't know if this is... Yeah, it is. Okay. The issue of foundational problems should be fixed by doing this now. Let's see if this messes me up or not. It did. Damn it. You suck. That's why I didn't do it as a structure piece like I'm supposed to.
Right back. I'm gonna go grab a snack.
Yep. Yep, that's correct. So now all these should be able to go bye-bye. Alright. Back to this. Back to this. Back to this. And that. Now, let's see if I have enough space for a wall. I do. So that takes care of that issue. And now we have foundation. And now we should be able to... Foundation. Floor. Floor. With that inset one. Like that. Well, I should say one with that inset. And then that just becomes floors. And floors we can put a half wall down and make it look reasonable. Okay. And this becomes floors. So we have kind of a crisscross pattern of floors. I need more materials. There we go. All right. So I guess we'll make that That's a good question. Because I don't think I can get a pentashield down there. Let's take a look and find out. So just giggles, let's say we had that there. Well, no, it would be like this. Alright, so if we had that there, just for funsies, let's do this too. I don't think a pentashield's going to work like this, but we're going to find out. Overlapping. Right. Because it's too narrow for the space. We need to be solid blocks for that. Okay. Okay. How do we do that? Alright. So we have another problem now, and it's the same problem that building over there has. You cannot snap a pentashield to anything but full block width. It has to be the full block. If it's cheesed over by a little bit, the pentashield will not snap. So
we'll do garage door pieces.
I can't get a pentashield to snap there. I mean, it's worth looking, but unfortunately we have to use the shitty one until they give us the double height garage.
That's what I meant. We need the new ones that aren't out yet.
That doesn't work. It won't. What if I did these with half walls? This one's wrong anyway. I can see that right now. That even snapped right? They both seem off. No, they're definitely snapped right. So then this, will that snap now that I have those there? No, it will not. I can't get below the foundation. I can't get between the foundations because of the... Yeah, so that doesn't work. Okay, so if that doesn't work, how the hell are we going to get it to work? What if we did... Alright, let's look at this. Let's see. Let's do this piece here. In order to do that piece, I gotta have that piece there. Fuck, how am I gonna do this? No, I gotta do floor. It's all problems. I mean, I did put on the thing. We're trying to oh, I have that wrong. I didn't do the squeeze on those. Right, but I can't do the squeeze on those. On one side, I can't do the squeeze. Squeeze it over, my dude. Squeeze it over. It will not squeeze it over. That sucks. But I don't know how else to get those to be able to put walls. That's interesting. Why can't I get it to match? Is that because this is a foundation and it's... Now I'm having a new problem. These don't match. And I can't get them to match. They literally will not. Because what I was going to try is this. Can't even. It's like, no. Okay, so if I put that there, hang on. Will these things even... It's like, you suck, man. I'm not doing that. Okay. We gotta figure this problem out. How are we gonna have a buggy entrance if we can't put a pentashield across the whole damn thing?
That is indeed a problem. Can we do like a half ramp up or something?
I tried. If you weren't seeing it, it sounds like you're eating. I cannot get these two floor pieces to match.
Yeah, I was all tapped out for a second. Sorry.
So, if you look here, I'll do this so you can really see it.
Okay.
I cannot get them to match. I'm not talking about them merging. I can get them to merge, obviously. I can't get them side by side.
They're not aligned. They're not aligned. Yeah.
They will not do it.
Shoot.
No matter what I do, I cannot get them to align. And it just drives me crazy. And I think it's because these are foundations, and foundations are not forgiving.
Yeah, they have less
So the other... Okay, hang on. The other option is that we have minimal foundations. Like, there's no foundations right here because that's the other shrink part. We have minimal foundations. And basically the whole ass center of this entire thing is just floors. To give us more... breathing room. I need you to move. Pretty please. Okay, so if we do this... This does allow me to... pick my choice. Okay, so if I try this... Try that. It still's like, no. Try that. Okay, damn it. Come on now. Yeah, no. Because I can't clip two sides. I can't merge two sides.
Well, this is a problem, my friend.
I need to empty some of my bags because I can't pick up that. So you want to pick up the mats right there? My bags are full.
Yeah. Can we do a corner like we did with
right here.
Can we do a corner pin shield like we did with the other base for the sandcrawler? That let us snap a pin shield to a corner or something?
No, the issue is... Okay. Because we're having to crunch this on two different directions. I can't get floors, foundations, you name it, to crunch both directions simultaneously.
Yeah, you can't go...
I can't go north, south, and east, west all at the same time to... Like, it's forgiving enough for one block, but it's not forgiving for two blocks. Would it actually be 3 blocks? Because you'd be going into 3 separate blocks. So it's like it kind of understands going into 1 block, but it doesn't understand going into 3 blocks.
Right. And you only had 2 blocks, right? For floor pieces? No, 3. These are 3. No, 2. 2.
You're standing on 2 floor pieces.
Yeah, and then it's...
And these guys here are floor pieces, because that's where the merge is, right here where I'm walking, is the spline. And then these 2 are cinched in by just a hair into these 2 outer pieces.
Which seems to be the limit of what it understands what we're trying to do. Okay, so those are... Yeah, because it was two floor pieces on each side.
I don't know. I'm thinking of calling it for today and admitting defeat today, and then doing a little more research, reaching out to the guy and be like, hey man, how did you get them to merge 2 directions?
Yeah, we knew this was possibly going to be a fail.
Oh yeah, no. I literally put on the thing something like doing the impossible or something like that on the video. So, so clearly 6x6 is possible. It will fit.
Yeah, because he did it.
We've done it. This right here is 6 blocks across.
Yeah.
This right here is kind of 6 blocks across. I could make it 6 blocks across. And so we do know it fits. I mean, that building over there has 6 blocks across in a portion of it. But I have the same problem over here. I can't get this pentashield down because of this overlap. The 2 wall-wide overlap is a problem in a lot of places. And so that makes it really, really difficult. The other thing that we were going to build tonight was the 4x4 with triangles all the way around all sides. I got that to work actually quite fine. It would be a challenge at the top, though, and the reason it'd be a challenge at the top is because you can't... Okay. You can use pentashields on the triangles, like on the outside. I was able to get that just fine. The problem was you can't use a pentashield on the diagonal portions. So there would have been a portion of that. So the 4x4 is in the center, the core of it, with triangles all the way around the outside. Okay? You saw pictures. I put them in Discord. And that 4x4 square would have been the only thing you could have pentashield. Now, you could pentashield the far outside, but you can't put of the triangle, but you can't put a pentashield on top of that. So there would have been large chunks of the base on the roof that would have been uncovered and not protected in any way. So that's a problem as well. And the normal build, the normal 5x5 with triangles on two sides, you cannot put any walls or any pentashields on the outside of the triangles. They're too close to the boundary.
The land claim edge.
And so that's where the 4x4 with triangles around it comes into play, because you can get walls and pentashields around all the outside. But the issue then becomes you can't do anything on top of the triangles as a pentashield because there's no square portion. The pentashield is only a rectangle and nothing but a rectangle, and it doesn't care what you're building. It has to be a perfect rectangle. Square or rectangle. It'd be nice
if it was a bit more flexible, but it's not.
Well, I don't think Funcom thought about people doing weird...
No, it's got to be a flat plane or nothing. Either a horizontal or vertical plane, which matches the movies, matches the books, but it is frustrating because it limits what you can do in these kinds of situations.
Well, and we're trying to build beyond the norm. I don't think the average dev expected someone to build literally to the very tippy edge of it and going up as high as we're going up. I mean, that's up there. Yeah, it's just out of curiosity. How high can we actually get with this?
So far, the way we did our last one seems to be the best way to do it, but obviously he got it to work somehow. Our way didn't require a bunch of G's. It just required some interesting stuff with columns, which I don't think people would ever have thought about normally.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. Standard. This way is standard. So even by raising it up like I did, the console at 2.5, and even though I raised it up to the what would we figure was 6 clicks up, we still only get 5.5. Now technically it's almost, or sorry, 6.5. It's almost 7 because of the layer I'm standing on. But I would not be comfortable placing objects directly onto the sand because we know that things are not protected by the world block. You've had it happen. You've had things decay. I've had a box that was decaying that was really close to the world block. I didn't realize what was happening. Luckily, I caught it before it decayed. It was a aluminum container. So even still, I don't know. I guess I didn't practice enough today because I spent a couple hours working over there until I got it down. I mean, obviously I've got it down because I've been able to do this multiple times and even reverse it. But I'm still struggling with how do we get it to overlap two, well, technically 3 in one spot, but 2 blocks at the same time. And that's where I don't know what to do with. I think that's going to be it. I mean, we're coming up on 3 hours, so it's not bad. Anybody that's been around since the beginning has probably gotten their drops today. Hopefully, I will figure some stuff out and be back at this tomorrow and hopefully have a little bit better results. I apologize I didn't nothing materialized, and we just kind of fought it the whole stream. But I appreciate
Well,
everybody for stopping by.
Yeah, we know what not to do to some degree.
We learned a bunch of what not to do.
Yeah, we just got
a bunch of what not to do. A whole heap and lot of what not to do. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day.
Take care, all.